Alright, so I wanted to share with everybody what I did at a professional development recently. I went to Raleigh, and I wanted to do it this way because I know if we did it after school or during a in-service, you might get a little bored. Of course, I'd be up there nervous, just thinking how much longer do I have to stand up here. Everyone might be sitting down there. I might be the last person in, so you might be asking yourself, when is he going to stop talking? So I decided to try it this way, something I learned at the conference. Let me see. I went here. Let me show you the reason I went here first. I started using this Google Drive program, which is just an internet um, site through Google, and everything's free. But anyway, lots of schools have gone and changed everything over to Google. They don't use Microsoft Outlook or any of the Microsoft programs. They use all this stuff: Google Maps, Play, Google Search, YouTube. Very important. I'll show you that later. Google Drive is which is what you're looking at here. Google Mail. They don't use the regular mail. They use a Google Calendar, Translate, stuff like that. So anyway, they switched over completely from a Microsoft system to Google. And I was interested in this stuff. Documents, which is like a Word presentation, is like PowerPoint, spreadsheets. Forms is what I've really been playing with a lot before I went to this conference. Let me show an example of a form here. This is one I do, a kit log. So when kids stay with me after school for kit, um, I just type their name in here. Let me refresh it. Sometimes you got to refresh these on here. I don't know why. I have a lot of stuff up, so that could be why. So this is what I see on my iPad every time I do this, and I just type their name in, the reason they're staying, other notes, and what happens is it goes right to a spreadsheet, and everything you make on a form goes right to a spreadsheet. So I have everything stored for me, exactly why these kids stayed, what they did. So if a parent calls, if someone asks, I can just tell them, hey, and look it up real fast. Um, so I've really had fun doing that. I started making things, and I have tons of stuff I made, but then I started making tests on it. I'll show you an example of a test here real quick. um, this test I gave to all my classes, and I gave them 6 multiple choice questions first. And once they press continue there, it goes on to the next part, if I can find it. Anyway, it was 6. Let's see here. All right. It went to 6 fill in the blank questions. And the amazing thing about that is it sends that to a spreadsheet as well. And it records all their answers in a spreadsheet. You can see multiple choice, fill in the blank. And then you use this program up here called Flubaroo, and it grades them all for you. So I was able to grade each test, see what each one they had wrong. You can color code stuff too once you get a little more advanced with it, but I wasn't quite advanced yet. So I was real interested in learning more about this Google Drive stuff and how I could use it in my classroom. So I went to the summit, Google in Education, in Raleigh. It was a Saturday and a Sunday last weekend, um, and from 8 till 5, I think. So it was a long drive, a long day. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Shannon Walsh. If you have any questions, you can come to room 807. I teach Math 8 and Math 2, which is a combination of geometry and algebra 2. That's a real picture of me, just so you know. The school that the Google conference was at is this private school, K through 12, called Ravencroft. Very nice school. Anyway, we had all these sessions. These are the ones I signed up with. This guy Jim Sill. I'll talk about him in a minute. He was a great speaker and also taught some of the classes. I'm getting started with Google apps, flipping the classroom, which is a really important concept. Using YouTube in the classroom again, Jim Sill. He really showed me that you can use YouTube. Flipped professional development. That's what I'm doing right now. I got this free program from these guys. Actually, they gave it to me for free. It's called Snagit, and that's how I am making this presentation. So day 2, not as good, but still some good stuff. If you're in graduate school, what you can do with Google Docs and research on that program, I can show you that. It's really amazing. It can make your life a lot easier. Anyway, that was the schedule. Jim Still really caught my attention at the beginning with this video, which I'm going to bring up for you right now. So if you look up this recording on your own, the whole thing, there's some really off-color stuff you may want to ask me about first, but I'll show you a short clip that he showed us that's really funny.
Pretentious tome. Now look at this garden gnome. I'm freaking Michelangelo. Fireworks in the sky. A super close up of my eye. Now a selfie looking cute in the same room where I.
So anyway, you can see some of the ridiculous ways we use technology, but it's true. This was fun too, but of course this is one of the earliest YouTube videos to go crazy. Of course, I've seen that 1,000 times. This video actually has over 20 million views, but over 100 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. It's pretty amazing, you think. They told us there, I can't remember the exact statistic, but it was something like the amount of YouTube video that has been uploaded is more than all the network stations combined that have broadcast since they've existed. So it's a lot of information up there. And so you start thinking, where can I use this information?